Dynamic entrance kicking in the door like God. Turn up to the max, shooting energy up to the sky. Tap into the station 935, it's time to rock. Swooshy color backgrounds just to let you know we fly. Undefeated, never beaten, cause we got the skills. Striking all this black gold, you would think we had a drill. We got what you need, homie, so come and get your fill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill. It's time to anime and chill. Relax and unwind, it's time to anime and chill.
And we are back with yet another episode
and another one
for your ass. But yeah, it's your favorite two N-words, the biggest anime nerds. Yes, we can say it. You can't. What's going on, man?
Nothing much, man. Another day. Let's talk about some anime.
What's going on? Which anime are we picking out today?
Let's see. Well, I've really delved into this anime called The Blood of Zeus. It's on Netflix.
Yeah, I checked it out too.
And I want to say that that was their shot right there. That's what they were going for. Mm-hmm. Considering how it ended. Like
right.
It ended like, a story that ends that, there is no chapters after that.
Right. Like they didn't plan for a season 2.
Right. But they might have to, because I think we would need further seasons to explain other things that they got going on in that show. I mean, I thought the show was good. All in all, it kept me watching.
Like the in my opinion, the most interesting character was the Demon King, Seraphim. He was such a deep character. Like his backstory was gripping. They told you how he was discarded, how he was raised by a woman who technically wasn't his mother, only to lose her right before his eyes, and like the bears that he grew to love as pets and family members were killed in front of him. So he lost everything. With the guy Heron, he pretty much had an easy life. He got mad that his dad wasn't around. Only his dad was around.
What should be for Heron, man?
That's like if your dad stayed with you the whole time in disguise and you didn't know it was him.
That's that.
And then you get mad talking about, so my dad never did nothing for me. And then he take the disguise off like, boy, what did you say?
Yeah.
And then instead of you keeping that same energy, keep that same energy. Nah. I'm just saying you wasn't there for me and moms like you should have been. Why you didn't take us to Mount Olympus? Because I can't.
Oh, yeah,
because if I take you to Mount Olympus, my wife will kill you.
Yep.
Then she will kill me.
Yep. And she almost did. Like, she poked him in the throat, man.
Bruh.
Like, she
I
poked
thought
him in the
Hera
throat.
was the baddest chick in that whole show. I thought she
was
was.
on a mission.
Because, bro, you got to put Zeus in his place.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Like, had that man apologizing, trying to be just as soft and as sweet as ever.
Baby, I never do it again. I promise I never do it again, baby. I swear I'll never do it again, baby. Then he gonna do that shit again.
Yeah, so, yeah, she was
thinking
a woman
that she ain't see.
She was a woman scorned.
Right?
And she wasn't having nothing less than vengeance.
And that's why I said, I was like, I could ride with her on that. So, yeah, she was kind of my other favorite. So when the two of them linked up, I was like, yeah, nah, that's a dope team. The two of them. And so, I was like, bro, the way they had her manipulating him.
Yeah, that kind of killed me for a second. He went from this mighty demon king, doing whatever he wanted to be, in this puppy.
Nah, but see, that goes back to his backstory. And then when she told him the truth about who his real mother was, I was like, oh wow. But I just thought that was dope that homeboy was riding on a griffin. A demonized griffin.
Yeah, that griffin did look cool as shit.
Bruh. Throwing Hades' spear around. Like, dude, well, not spear, his trident. Biden? That's what it was called?
Yeah.
The more you know. But, yeah, nah.
I like the way they introduced him, too, in the end. Because, I mean, it's so jam-packed with different gods, but, they all don't get their screen time.
Right.
So, I mean, of Hades, but when you sit there and you actually think about all the episodes you watch, you're like, yo, we've never seen him.
Right.
And they threw him in at the very end. I thought that was pretty awesome, and I thought that was a hint to it, some more. So we'll see, because I think Heron is supposed to be the new Zeus.
Yeah, that's what it was hinting at towards the end.
Yeah, his power was similar to that of Zeus's, so it's interesting. It is interesting.
Yeah, man. And like I said, again, I didn't really too much care for Heron, because every fight they had him in, Buddy was getting his ass kicked. Everybody had to come save him. And then how they show him winning was everybody else come to save him, and he sneak in the final blow like, yeah, I did it. And I'm like, no, you didn't. You stole a victory. Like the first victory he stole when he killed that demon at the beginning. Called himself trying to protect the girl. No, fool. She was here to protect you, dummy. You were the victim. And then he tried to flip it like, I'm the hero. No, bitch, she's the hero.
I mean, you can't blame him for trying.
I mean, yeah. I guess he liked her. He thought, ooh, she pretty. I'm trying to impress her by showing her how tough I am. Not when she just came to save your life. I don't know. But
yeah, I mean, I thought that was dope. This one's really not an anime, but you did say that I should, check it out. So I did check it out.
Jupiter's Legacy.
Yeah.
You owe me a Coke.
Oh, I'll never buy you a Coke. But yeah, man, Jupiter's Legacy. Now, the way you were talking about it, you made it sound like it was going to be complete garbage.
I didn't mean to make it sound like that. I was just saying the aspect of the superheroes of, okay, the way they focused on the code. Because I did say once they focused on the journey of how the majors got their powers, I was like, that was actually a better version of it.
Yeah, that story.
When you focus on something different. All I said was, as far as the superhero aspect, The Boys did it better. Now, having watched The Boys, tell me you don't think The Boys did it better.
Man, that's hard.
The Boys did that superhero shit to the fullest.
I don't know, because when you think about it, at the end of the day, The Boys, they're compound V babies.
True.
These guys, Jupiter's Legacy heroes, are something Mystic gave them their ability. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. And then the story is dope. They know how to tell a story, and I like how. And then when you think about it, The Boys, it's a superhero joint, but there are no supervillains.
Right.
They're just heroes who are assholes.
But that's the thing. The superheroes are the supervillains. And technically the heroes are the civilians. You see what I'm saying? It flips it on its head. It shows you, okay, if these people have superpowers, how would they really act?
See, with Jupiter's Legacy, when everybody got their power, I mean everybody got their power. Everybody got it. So you had people who decided to use it for evil. So you had supervillains. I thought that was dope. And then you had the plight of the young heroes. Should we kill these villains? Because they're fighting to kill us. And you know, like you said, the utopian wanting to keep to the code, and his wife ended up killing a villain. Because he ended up just killing this he ended up killing this other hero. So I mean, I like how they were going through that strife right there. I thought that was dope. And then the mystery between Sky Fox and, you know, now that we see that he's not the bad guy, it's someone else. You know, that leaves what we thought we knew about him in a cloud now, because now he might not be the guy we've been led on to believe that he is. So yeah, that's joint. But I watched that whole thing as far as whatever they got out on Netflix.
Yeah. So
man,
that shit.
I can get down with Jupiter's Legacy, man. I can get down with that. Now I need to get back on finishing The Boys, though, or at least whatever they got on.
Oh, I thought you had finished it.
No, I haven't had a chance to finish The Boys yet. I've been preoccupied, man. Resident Evil 8, baby. Game's got my attention.
Yeah.
Like all the way. Not even gonna lie.
Bro, I kind of been on Destiny. And actually Destiny 2. I still call it Destiny because I'm like,
why not?
Both games got the same name. One is just a sequel, only because they couldn't fit all that stuff on the first game.
Right, but the collective group is just the collective. I need to get back on that, man. I know I keep on saying it, man, but that Resident Evil, it just keeps on calling me, man. I try to get away from it, and it just keeps on calling me. You know, the other day, for the first time in, I don't know, months, maybe a year or so, Destiny came out of my Xbox.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Because you had to switch it for Resident Evil.
No, I downloaded Resident Evil to the game. I had to put on a movie for the babies.
Oh. I know this sounded kind of soft, but
yeah.
I don't give a fuck. Like, whenever somebody does something sweet for their little ones, I'm like, nigga, that's a sweet moment. I actually emoted. I'm sorry if I emoted.
Yeah, okay, so that's what that was. But yeah, so that's the first time that game came out of the Xbox in a long time. I almost forgot what it looked like.
Yeah.
But you know, that's just, you know,
normal shit.
Yeah, normal shit. Real quick, I do get on some Mortal Kombat 11, so if anybody out there thinks they can see me,
drop that gamer tag.
And I'll come send you an invite.
No, I'm telling you to drop that gamer tag so they can hit you up on Xbox.
Oh. Okay, well, look.
Legit Live 88.
Yeah, that's my gamer tag. Legit LG Live 88. If you want some, come get some. But you better be man enough
to take some.
Cue the music.
But yeah. So I haven't touched MK11 in a while. I need to get back on that.
Well, I'm up here talking shit. I need to get back on it as well.
Bruh, cause I'm like, and knowing me, what I'll probably do is when I do get back on it, I'll go into practice mode, put that bitch on hard, sit there and get my ass kicked until I'm not getting my ass kicked no more.
Right.
Like, yeah, that part. And so I'm like, bruh, if it ain't Destiny 2, it's WWE 2K20, I do understand how shitty that game is for those who are listening who have played that game. That game was just 2020. They didn't do any patches to it.
Oh, wow.
They about to drop 2022 though, or 2K22, because I've been seeing commercials for that. So fingers crossed that they worked out all the bugs, because the glitches in that game and stuff like that. But nah, I still play it because it's a wrestling game, and I'm like, fuck it, I'm a wrestling fan, so I'm gonna play the game. I get to make my own creative character, run through my own story, do whatever I want. So yeah, I still have fun. I'm like, I can look at it for what it is and hear people say, oh, it's shit. It's got glitches and all of that. Okay, well, now that I know that, I won't expect anything from it. That's just how that go.
Speaking of that, I was in GameStop the other day and almost bought Cyberpunk 2077.
Now, I want to try that. I want to try that because it was that and another game. I think Prototype, but I think Prototype was only on PlayStation.
No,
I know they had a game on Xbox where it was about a dude who had some kind of power.
Prototype, but I could have sworn that was like one of the first games that they launched with Xbox One.
Was Prototype?
I think so. You know how when a new system launches and they throw out some demos.
Yeah.
I could have sworn Prototype was one of them.
You might be right.
Maybe it's something else. I don't know.
You might be right, but I know one of the main games that they did boast with when they came out with Xbox One was Sunset Overdrive.
That might be the one I'm thinking about.
Bruh, I got that game. Played that game. Beat that game.
The other day.
Once you beat it, there's no point in playing it anymore. Even though it's still free roam and you can kill the enemies, there's literally no point. You're just doing it to do it. It's like, because they have you go through all of the side missions in order to complete the main missions of the game. So once you do that and once you complete the entire game, it's like, okay, so now you're just running around killing mutants for no reason. I'm like, after a while this shit gets boring. I
think that might be the reason why I fell out of playing Grand Theft Auto 5. After a while it gets repetitive.
Yeah. And see, I never really played Grand Theft Auto like that because the first Grand Theft Auto that I did play was Grand Theft Auto 3, and I played it on PlayStation. PS2. Because my brother had it. And so...
I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the favorites right there.
Yeah.
For me, all the Grand Theft Autos, but that one and San Andreas.
Bro, for me it was 3, Vice City. But after Vice City, I think I had moved on from that to, because that was around the same time that Saints Row came out. And bro, Saints Row grabbed me. I was like, yeah, nah, I can fuck with this. And everybody's like, but it's exactly like Grand Theft Auto. I'm like, okay, cool, leave me the fuck alone then.
That's exactly like Grand Theft Auto. What slight differences here and there.
Right, but see, because the first Saints Row was about gangbanging. It was about this city now split up into, I think, 4 different turfs. You had the Saints, the Rollers, the Vice Kings, and the Carnales. Damn, I'm surprised I remember all 4 of them. But, the Saints were the all-inclusive, everybody that live in the projects niggas. The Vice Kings were an all-black gang that was ran by a hip hop mogul on some Suge Knight shit. Matter of fact, and that character was voiced by Michael Clark Duncan, R.I.P. Michael Clark Duncan. But yeah. So then you had the Rollers, who were this gang of rich white kids who technically they didn't come across as a gang because you figure, okay, they rich white kids that live in the suburbs, they really not gang banging. But nah, these niggas was really on that shit. And so then you had Los Carnales, who were the Mexican gang. So it's like, yeah, from the original Saints Row was dope. Then Saints Row 2, they kept the story pretty much the same. They just moved you to a different city. And now you gotta take over this city. It wasn't until Saints Row 3 when they introduced this whole thing of now the Saints are famous and they got conglomerates, and now you're dealing with, instead of gangs, you're dealing with a conglomerate, pretty much, which is based around, I think, 4 different well, they're gangs, but they come across like they represent different companies. And so each one of these gangs that represent a different company is, yeah, in part 2, I think it was like the Jamaicans.
It's kind of like Keegan Asha.
Yeah, the Jamaicans, the Asians, the like, bro, they hit all nationalities with this shit. So yeah, like I said, like around Saints Row 3 is kind of when that shit started going downhill, because now it's like the Saints are famous and the city that they put you in, you technically already run it, and now you're just quote unquote defending your turf. And so I'm like, okay, this is getting kind of weird, but I guess. And then
it had me there until they lost me with the alien.
Oh, that was Saints Row 4. Yeah. No. I'm with you on that one. Saints Row 4 was a complete turd. That shit was a complete turd. And they figure, oh, we finna do all of this shit to make it more fun to run through the game and just do stupid shit. Bruh, that shit was cool when y'all slick was kind of piggybacking off of Grand Theft Auto. But I guess motherfuckers got tired of people making that comparison and said, we gotta separate ourselves and we gotta show that we something different. And so they started doing their own thing. But yeah, nah, man. That didn't work. Didn't work.
Yeah, they kind of turned into Saints Row Fortnite.
Right. That's exactly what that was.
All of a sudden, anything is possible.
Yeah, because now you got a nigga they give you a super jump, which is fucking ridiculous. Now you can literally leap buildings in a single bound. And then if you jump off of a roof, you can take and glide through the air. If you get high enough, you can technically fly.
Oh, that's sweet though.
Yeah, but it only lasts for... No.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's...
No.
Yeah, because if auto, they give you a cheat code, super jump. I be Hulk jumping through that bitch.
Yeah. And it's like, if you get to a high enough building and you jump off, nigga, you can fly for a little bit.
Matter of fact, yeah, they have a mode on Grand Theft Auto called Director's Mode, where I can put on anything I want. I'll turn on super jump and no gravity.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. I'm gonna be Hulk jumping through shit. Shit cool as hell. I might go through that shit when I get to the house.
Bruh.
Yeah, just to have a little fun with it. The only problem is it's in Director's Mode, so there's really no other interactions unless you put the people in the cars there. Yeah. But I'll be doing that, and I'll make the police come, get myself infinite weapons.
Bro, that used to be the shit I used to do on Saints Row all the time. Get my goddamn my notoriety up.
Yeah. And then with Grand Theft Auto, they got all this online shit, these online DLCs that be dropping, bro. Straight fire.
Bruh.
Shout out to my man Gutter, because I know if he's not playing basketball right now, he playing Grand Theft Auto. Leave them people alone.
Gutter man.
Stop getting put on probation.
Bruh. We ain't even go down that road. Not on these tires.
He keep on getting put on probation for harassing them players. But bruh, it's okay. Let them live when they come back to life.
Let them breathe, homie. Let them breathe.
I'm blowing them up as soon as they get in the whip. But he can't help it. I mean, I was a victim of that one time. I tried to steal this car in the game, and the doors wouldn't open. And it hit me. Like, okay, this car belongs to another player. Tell me why I looked across the street. Well, not even across the street. Behind me, there was a store. And out that store came the player whose car that belonged to.
Oh, wow.
And the next thing I know, a rocket launcher spawned in their hands.
Oh, wow.
And they
niggas just shot your ass.
Yes.
Fuck away from my car, nigga.
Blew me to shit, man. That was a classic right there. I mean, you couldn't have played that out any better.
Oh, yeah. See, but yeah, man, I get the notoriety up. Get the motherfucking, get 5 stars on this shit, right? And then I take it, as soon as I get the 5 stars, hit that cheat code, knock my notoriety all the way back down to 0. Start that shit all over again. That used to be fun. I'm like, okay, I can sit here and do that all day.
I like the chase.
Yeah.
Give me 5 stars.
Running from them niggas.
Around, see how long I last.
Running from them niggas, bro.
I was almost tempted to watch JoJo's Bizarre Adventures again.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead and talk about that. Because
that show's dope. I hope they come out with some more.
Bruh.
That storyline was pretty smooth. It's like every generation of Joseph Joestar. And everything that he goes through as far as trying to save the world from some evildoer. That shit is dope, man. I suggest people check that shit out. It's called JoJo's Bizarre Adventures. It looks kind of cheesy at first. And that's what I thought. It's kind of cheesy at first, but it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. I could binge watch that all day.
For real.
On Saturday. And, not think twice about it. But yeah, check that out.
Yeah, man. I wanted to kind of do another last minute rewrite, but didn't get the poll votes up. Maybe y'all ain't voting. I put the poll up on the Anime and Chill Facebook. Those of y'all who are listening who are on my Anime and Chill Facebook, yeah, that is Armand.Joseph.9. Don't tell me why they did that. But anyway, hit us up on Facebook. I'm gonna leave the post up there for the poll, and I might run it another week. But yeah, because it was either gonna be Suicide Squad or Mortal Kombat. And I didn't really mean to throw Mortal Kombat in there. I meant to throw in Dragon Ball Evolution, because that movie was some baby bag bullshit.
Yes, sir.
Like, that shit pissed off anime watchers, like, worldwide, my dude. Like, what the fuck? What the actual fuck?
I don't know how you put that shit together and call it something. It's still a piece of shit.
Right. Like, it's a Hollywood turd, and I'll tell you what it was. They saw the following that anime has.
I thought they could just put together anything and they would go with it. No.
Right.
Sir.
Right, because they said, oh, there's a market there. And it's a lot of people spending a lot of money on that anime shit. So how can we make this shit Hollywood? And they made it Hollywood and they fucked it up.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh my God. It was like somebody shat in the cake batter. Like, the fuck? Dude, why would you do that? Like, no, start up. It'll get better. What? I'm sorry, what? It'll get better? How, motherfucker? But yeah, nah, man, because they tried to cram a bunch of different parts of the lore together. And when they did, it was like, it just wasn't hitting. It was like, bruh, because they was grabbing from all over the place, and then they wasn't really explaining shit. Like, they tried to start explaining it at the beginning where they introduced the Ozaru, and then they fucked that up. Like, nigga, y'all reached back into Dragon Ball with that one.
Yeah, and you still fucked it up.
Y'all went all the way back to Dragon Ball, and then I guess that's why they called that shit Dragon Ball Evolution, because they took from Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT and said, fuck it, we just gonna cram them all in together and make one goddamn Dragon Ball movie. Like, the fuck? Wait, what? No. Like, okay, well, if you're gonna do that, so are you gonna go to Tokyo? Are you gonna go to Osaka? Oh, no. We're gonna do that shit in Anaheim. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. We're gonna do it in Anaheim. Why would you do that? Yeah, no. We're gonna put Goku in high school. Why would you do that? Yeah, it's gonna be great. We got the perfect kid to play Goku. That guy's white. No, it doesn't matter. He's Goku. Everybody knows Goku. So as long as he's Goku, we're good. Like, what the fuck? Okay. Like, who's this old man? Oh, this Grandpa Gohan. What? Why is Grandpa Gohan Asian, but his grandson is white? Oh, he's an alien, remember? He landed on Earth. Yeah, okay. Well, why is the Asian man living in California? The fuck kind of shit is that? Like, they just pissed all over this movie, bro. Fucking Bulma couldn't even give her the blue hair. Oh, we gonna give her a blue streak. What? No. Bulma has blue hair. Yeah. We know. But we're gonna give her a blue streak, and it's gonna be cool. What? Yeah, because she's a rebel. What? No, Bulma wasn't a rebel. Bulma was a scientist.
Right.
She was the brains of the outfit.
Yep.
Yeah, Toriyama drew her to have huge boobs, but that's because the motherfuckers that be doing anime 9 times out of 10 are perverts. So, you get what you pay for. But yeah, nah, man, so Bulma was Then the dude that they had playing Yamcha, I'm like, this motherfucker, the one Asian motherfucker on the crew outside of the nigga that they had playing Master Roshi, who looks nothing like Master Roshi.
Neither one of the characters look like.
Like, bruh, they didn't get nobody right. Even with Piccolo, they couldn't even give my man the antlers. Not antlers, his antenna. They did the makeup shit to where it's like his antenna were built into the actual mask. Like, all around, that shit was just terrible. Completely terrible. Y'all had to, what? Oh, okay. We gonna have to fill the people in on what that is. So, Would you care to take the lead on that one?
Well, I've caught the last episode of One Piece, and Kiyoshira, everybody, the dude with the blue hair who cut down Toki. Come to find out, he's really Denjiro, one of Odin's homeboys who've been riding with him from the get-go. So that's what happened to him. He's gone through a whole complete makeup to look completely different, and he pledged his allegiance to Odin, to stay not Odin, to Orochi, stay close to him. So I thought that was really
keep
cool.
your friends close, but your enemies closer.
Yeah, that's a spoiler for anybody who hasn't seen that yet. But yeah, I thought that was really cool, man. That was dope.
So tell them what the meme was.
Yeah, so the meme is Brad Pitt has he has an Oscar award, and he's getting ready to present it to Kiyoshiro. That's the name Denjiro assumes, and he says, "Nope, I'm sorry, I mean Denjiro," indicating that he done such a great job acting. It's hard to tell the two apart, but yeah, that's good. That
oh
good.
wow.
In other news, this lady pushed a grizzly bear off of her gate when it attempted to climb it to get to her dogs.
Wow.
Yeah.
What things we do for love.
Right.
It's courage and Muriel. Things we do for love. Yeah, man, but freaking I have been catching up with some old WWE. Watching Peacock. Not that I like the fact that they're on Peacock, but oh well. So I'm watching it, and it's like I'm like this. The stories are actually kind of good. Like I'm almost to Backlash of 2020, and anybody who's watched that knows that was the pay-per-view that they were promoting, Edge versus Orton, the greatest match ever. And so it's that rivalry that's going on. Then you got Seth Rollins and what he's got going on with Rey Mysterio and Aleister Black and Humberto Carrillo. So yeah, like I said, I'm on the catch up because I'm looking to try to catch all the way up by next year's WrestleMania. That way, going into WrestleMania, I'm all caught up. I know exactly what all the feuds are. I know the histories behind everything, and I'm good to go. Because if they're starting to open up some of these states and everything like that, then it should be safe to assume that by next year, WrestleMania is going to be back to normal. Hell, this year, WrestleMania was slick kind of back to normal when they opened up for the first time and let all them fans in. And this year, I said, like, it feels like for the first time since 2019, it felt like WrestleMania. So, I don't know. But I will say this, though. Watching where I'm at, it's like I'm also getting the feud between Charlotte and Asuka. And now it's the whole thing of Charlotte is like, Asuka's never beaten me and she won't beat me, but they've had like a few matches, and every time they start having a match, it gets interrupted. So, I mean, like I said, I could watch the two of them have a match all day long. Like, just because I know how Charlotte is in the ring, and sometimes she'll fuck around and deck a bitch for real. And most chicks won't know how to react to that. But Oscar, it's like you deck her, she immediately decks your ass right back. Like, just gives it right back to you full force. And so I love that shit, because now it's like you got two warriors that are just clashing, and now you get to see whose metal gets tested. But yeah. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna keep the poll up on the Anime and Chill. I got it on Twitter too. If you want to hit us up on Twitter, it's at Armand Joseph, ARMOND JOSEPH. And if you'll know it's us because it'll say Anime and Chill. If you want to hit us up on Instagram, it's Anime and Chill 88, all one word. Anime and Chill 88, all one word. Hit us up on Instagram. Let us know whether or not you want us to do last minute rewrites for Suicide Squad or for Mortal Kombat. And whichever one gets the most votes, we'll do last minute rewrites probably next week. But yeah, we not finna hold it for too long. So final word. What's the word, nerd?
It's time to split, man.
Let's skedaddle. So, if you haven't done it already, go ahead, get on your Google Play, get on your Apple App Store, wherever you get your little apps from on your phone, go on there, type in Fly 93.5, grab that app, listen live. If you can't get us that way, go online to radio.fly935.com. Tap that listen live tab at the top. Go ahead, check us out, man. You know we going live every Thursday at 6. So, check us out, fly935.com. Check us out on Facebook. Look up Anime and Chill, or you can type in our link, which is Armand ARMOND Joseph JOSEPH.9. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter at Armand Joseph ARMOND JOSEPH. Hit us up on Instagram, Anime and Chill 88. Hit us up on YouTube. Go check out all the past episodes we got, 1 through 6. So by the time you get there, you might be listening to 7 too. So check us out and go to YouTube. You can look us up, Armand Joseph, ARMOND JOSEPH, or you can look up Anime and Chill. Hey man, it's time to skedaddle. So grab your favorite person, throw in your favorite show. You know what time it is. It's time to Anime and Chill. Peace.
Dynamic entrance kicking in the door like that. Turn up to the max, shooting energy up to the sky. Tap into the station 935, it's time to rock. Swooshy color backgrounds just to let you know we fly. Undefeated, never beaten, cause we got the skills. Striking all this black gold, you would think we had a drill. We got what you need, homie, so come and get your fill. Relax and unwind, it's time to Anime and Chill. It's time to Anime and Chill. Relax and unwind, it's time to Anime and Chill.